Hello, hello, and welcome back to Shamrock Valley, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. It's a mid-spring game now, and let's start. So, we were playing Dan as the other day. Let me just reset this one so we can. Yes, this is properly how we are supposed to do it. At least I would like to do it this way. Yeah, Dan asked the other day about seasons, how many day seasons we're playing. We're playing at 1 day per, 3 day seasons, 1 day per month. So, what we have, why are we doing this? It's because we chose not to have fertilizer or sprayer being used on the fields, so we are not gonna have so much stuff to do concerning that. So it's less stuff to do, of course much less yielding, but still it's the choice we made. So 1 day seasons, because now in mid-spring, for example, we would be spraying our crops and doing some other of that good stuff. Unfortunately, we're not going to be doing that now. Okay, I'm hopeless with this. Yes. Okay, let's try this. Okay, is it just me or this doesn't properly fit here? Let's try it. Well, it works. Right, so let's go to the first person view. We need to transport this back to the farm because we're still not done buying stuff. We need to buy food. No, food mixer we have. We need to buy. Okay, let's do this a little quicker. There we go. Let's see how we can navigate this one around the yard. Excuse me. So, I'm recording this on Sunday, early in the morning, 7:14, and this is the last day of recording. I don't know if I'm going to be recording more than one episode, but I cannot record tomorrow because I'm working, and straight after work I'm flying, so no dice concerning recording tomorrow. Yes, so going back to the farm. I have a plan. I always do, and rarely it works out. Anyway, you know, guys, when you don't have to mow the grass, you don't have to plow the grass fields, but you have to mow them first. If you mow them, they receive their plowed state. I don't know what the glitch was about, but fine. So they receive their plowed state when you mow it, and since we are not doing much in mid-spring, we have a couple of our fields that need to be the weeder. I'm gonna run the weeder through them, but we're gonna do that in the next episode. Now we still have a wet icon crop on because it was raining last night. Let's park this one in here. Okay, that was painless. I like painless. Right. Okay, disconnect. And I'm gonna park this harvester right next to it. Yes, right. Painless. Yes, so we have wet icon crop, wet crop icon crap, my bad, icon on, and yeah, what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna start mowing straight away to the fields that have grass on that can be plowed. So let's check it out. In some of the fields we have, like field number 6, it's clearly just a sheep field. You can see the walls here, and it's inside the sheep pen. And this cannot be plowed, as well as the cattle yard. So let's check it out here. You see here field number 6 and cattle yard. No dice, no plowing, no plowing. Yes, but field number 7 and field number 5, they can be mowed. So we're gonna start mowing them today, and hopefully we'll see what we're gonna do with those. yes, I think we're gonna do, I have no idea. We'll decide on the way, because it's either gonna be silage, which is like 99% I'm sure is gonna be silage, because we need to, okay, let's see the seasons, why I want to silage first. Cows, we need to get cows as soon as possible, and usually the lowest price is in the first day of summer, or first day, season, month of summer. So as soon as summer arrives, we're gonna be buying our cows. By then I would like to have some silage, and silage takes time to ferment, so we're gonna go and see if we can get to the field. Oh, we need to still, we're gonna need a mower. I have a feeling about that. I'm good that way, I have feelings, and sometimes those feelings are really useful, you know, like having a mower and going to mow the field. Okay, we're grand. Right, so we're gonna go and prepare, but I'm not going to, no, I'll start straight away mowing. Yeah, I have an issue with seasons. It's not an issue, it's an issue of understanding the seasons. I was chatting with Real Logger from Realism Spotting, and he mentioned that bales, when they are, it's here. Okay, we're gonna go with a smaller field here. The grass, when it's cut, if it's a wet icon outside, they don't rot. They don't. Technically, I shouldn't be driving on this grass, but since it's only first stage of growing, not the second or the last. Let's just check this out first. So growth stages, we need to turn on the grass and switch here, and you can see that grass everywhere is ready to be mowed. But when you have a lighter icon, that means it's only first stage of grass growth. So that means that yes, that means that we have to cut it. We need to cut the grass. Just a second. Right, what we did, took a short break and bought ourselves the front weight. Okay, so let's close this off and let's begin. So we have our mower, we need to unfold it. Oh no, switch to the back side, unfold the mower. This is, excuse me, this is Disco 3450. Says it's 3.5 meters, but as far as I can see, it's almost the same length as the Coon one, because the small, the Pottinger one has only 40 centimeters shorter, but it's actually like up to here. So I'm not sure if these measurements are correct or not, but this is something a little bit different I would like us to do, because I like this side mower, and I think I'm overusing the Coon one in combination with the front one. And also I would like this to be a little bit more challenging for us, so we're gonna okay. So I'm gonna try to do this. Let's see how much, what's the width of this. Yeah, we're not gonna get much grass from the first cut. Yeah, by the way, we're gonna be doing 3 cuts. So first cut now, second cut is gonna be around midsummer, I believe. That's what we're gonna do for hay. Actually, even now I'm gonna be producing hay, because we're gonna need it for the cows and the sheep when they arrive. But midsummer will be our spring. This one, okay, so how I see it, I already mentioned this. You would do hay earlier in the year because you have more sunny days, or it's warmer outside, it dries hay much faster. That makes sense to me, but maybe it doesn't matter in the long run. But you know, earlier you cut in the year, you use that as for drying, for dry grass. And later on, when it's autumn or late summer, then you use the other one, the grass for the silage, because it dries slower, because it's autumn, it's less sunny days, less warmth. So that kind of makes sense to me, but maybe I'm wrong. Probably I wouldn't be. It wouldn't be the first time that I'm wrong. Anyway, we're gonna be mowing this grass now, and let's see here. Okay, left. We're gonna do the headland last. If we do the headland, I'm not really sure. I don't think realistically you would do the headland because it's a lower quality grass, and also you can have stones there. But we'll still see. Let's continue driving now. Looking at the cut here, it's not so wide as I expected, so it might be that it's only 3.4 meters wide. This mower, but this is the best part of one of the best parts of farming. I like harvesting, I like baled work, I like mowing. And this is progressing pretty nicely. Let me check it from the third person to see how this is progressing. So this mower, yeah, it doesn't take the full width, so probably it is. Let's lift it. Leave it on. Yeah, even though it has a blade here, it doesn't seem like it's catching this piece of grass here. Yeah, looks like it is 3.4 meter. That's too bad. I would like it to be a bit wider, but because the Kuhn one is 4.3 meters, so that's practically 1 meter wider, and price difference is not so drastic. Anyway, it's mid-spring now. I delayed the seeding of barley for later on, so we can have harvest spread throughout the year. Also, that's going to help us with manure production and slurry for our fields. Because if we have, it actually doesn't matter. I can just fertilize and cultivate the field later on in the year. But as it stands now, I was thinking of maybe if I seed it later, we're gonna harvest it later. So we're gonna have more slurry and manure, give it time to produce, so we can use it in the fields. But I kind of doubt that around 50 cows will produce enough manure and slurry for all our fields we have here. Not sure. Considering biogas and our main source of income, that should be a biogas. Also, I'm not sure how much we're gonna get because we are not fertilizing our grass fields. But still, I would like to sell some for the money and for the digestate. We're gonna need digestate for the fields. Okay. I think I'm gonna be doing now not up and down the field, but I'm gonna be doing like this. Okay. Okay, this is progressing nicely. I'm not extremely happy by the width of the mower, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Left it. Right, so I think in this episode we're gonna finish off mowing, and I'm gonna get us a rake. Not sure if we're gonna rake. We have time to rake. Probably we will. I may do a jump cut also, so it's not too boring. And then I'm gonna do some raking. I think we need. I would really like to lose the wet crops icon because I'm still not sure if I don't know if I finished the story. Yes, so Relogger said that the grass doesn't change, doesn't rot anytime except in midnight. But when you bale that grass, those bales, I believe, they start to rot when the wet icon is there. So actually I'm gonna ask him about it. Because some of the bales before in, where was it? The Valley the Old Farm, and now in the Baltic Sea series I'm doing, some of the bales actually started to rot before I managed to bale them into silage bales. Right, okay, so it seems that mower is, if I go close to the, okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of testing now. I'm gonna go in the middle of the field, like this. I'm just gonna drive like this and see how much, what's the width it's gonna catch. Right. Yeah, it's not catching the where the class sign ends on the top of the mower. I'm not gonna do that. Left. Good. Morning coffee. Sunday when I'm recording this. And last day of our weekend and rest. Tomorrow off to the salt mines to work. I don't work in salt mines, it's just a kind of saying. I don't know if there are any salt mines in Ireland, I doubt it. Right. Right, we're finishing off here, and I actually just put our Massey Ferguson on a worker somewhere up there in the field. Because I was thinking of recording another episode of seeding barley, but I think that would be too much seeding in one series, in one season. It will be like 3 episodes, me just seeding, and yeah, we gave up on that idea. So it's gonna be more interesting for you guys. I hope so. If you want to see more seeding, we can arrange that. Anyway, we're gonna finish off this one, and we're gonna finish off Headland, and I already we took a little break and brought the New Holland with rake. We bought a rake, so that's the discrepancy in the money there. And why is money dripping down? Because of the worker. So we bought something that many would argue, even me, that I overuse it, but honestly it's a perfect size for anything that I do, and I love the brand. We got Crown. We got a crown rake. Yes, we did indeed. Okay, so I'm gonna jump cut here, just finish the headland, and I'm gonna first show you where the crown rake is. There we go. It's also I bought a new front weight for the. Well, it looks like it's kind of colors of New Holland, but kind of also isn't. Anyway, I'm gonna be finishing off this headland, and I'll see you back in 1 second. Right, let's finish this off. We have tractor here part. We're gonna be using it soon. Probably I'm gonna do it off screen. I will be mowing the other field as well, and then we're gonna be baling this field and the other one as well. But we'll see what we'll see. Wait, this is interesting. The other field is bigger, and I would like to have more silage bales. Do I maybe go and do the other field first? Let's check this out. So this field, yeah, they're more or less the same size. It's a little bit bigger, but I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I was thinking maybe doing the hay here and the silage in that one, but I'm not gonna chance it. I'm just gonna close this off, and off we go. First unfold. Then we need to how do we extend this? Yes, extend to the maximum width. Okay, now let's start in this corner. I would like to pick up as much as we can. Yeah, I just want to demonstrate something, guys. Like I said, when you mow the field first time, it actually gains the plowed state. So if we check it out here, it actually gained the fertilized state as well. So when we mow the other field also, we're gonna be rolling those fields. So it's gonna be on a second fertilizing stage, plus it's gonna be no, wrong one. Plus it's gonna be plowed. So it's going to be much more fertile than this one. Right, okay. Let's see how long this is going to take. Hopefully we're not going to have to jump cut or do some time lapses, but we'll see. You can see in the left hand corner we have Massey Ferguson there doing nothing. It says that it does nothing. It should be doing something. Come on, show seeding so I don't have to fire you. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. Yeah, it's going, and it's. I think I'm missing pieces here. Okay, I'll do it this way. Yes, says sealing. Okay, no firing necessary. Right, so this is gonna be our. Yeah, okay. Let's try it this way. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that this one has GPS as well. Oh wow, okay, this is really cool. This tractor has a GPS as well, so we're gonna be utilizing that. So we're gonna do things like this. Okay, you know what, let's finish the headland first, even though usually I would do the headland last in these cases. And I'm driving the New Holland. Huh, did you see what I did there? Cases, New Holland. I'll stop now. Yes, so let's do this. Let's do the auto width. It would be something like this. Here would be 0. And it says 9.3 meters. Who am I to judge? Okay, let's do this, and actually I think I'm gonna do headland in the end anyway, so right, let's check it out. At least we're gonna get some kind of straight lines here. So we're gonna get to the end, lift this one, switch to lanes. It's gonna hit the hedge, of course not. Right, there we go. This is working out nicely. Yeah, I'm content. Yeah, not really. This is gonna be a nice part missed there. Maybe I should fix it now. Yeah, let's try to. No, I'll fix it in the end. So we're gonna do the headland. Okay, lift a little bit back and switch lanes. I'm gonna lower it straight away. Hopefully one headland is going to be enough for this one. We'll see when we finish off. Yeah, this is a bit healthier spot here, but still this is nothing. We should be getting piles of grass, but we don't because we chose not to fertilize. Right, lift. Not to fertilize with chemical fertilizers, but next year, this time next year, we're gonna be millionaires. Yeah, but I'm thinking if we get 10-ish bales, that would hold us off because it's gonna be a lot of cows. It's gonna be 50 cows. That's a lot. If we hold off by the next cut or fermentation of the next crop, harvest, whatever, next fermentation of the next bales or clamp, we still didn't decide what we're going to do with that. That's going to be really good because we're going to get much more silage. So I'm thinking what to do with the second cut. Second cut is probably be hay and silage like this one, and the third cut and the last one, the poorest cut. Well, it's not the poorest. I think this is the poorest cut because this has nothing but a one-stage fertilizing, and the next one is gonna have plowing and two-stage fertilizing, and the third one will have cutting and two-stage fertilizing, I think. Yes, something like that. So the second and third one is gonna be much more lusher, much nicer. Unlike this one. Yeah, this is the poorest one, but we need this one. We need this one to initially feed our animals, and the thing that we need the most is the silage, because it takes time to ferment. And hay you can usually make it pretty fast, it takes a lot of work, but still make it much faster than silage. Silage we have to wait for. So the silage part of this is the most important. So we're gonna be doing silage on this field. We're gonna do it straight away. And as soon as that wet crop icon is gone, I think I'm gonna go and make hay on the other field, which is gonna be our, I'm gonna be cutting the field off screen definitely, but I can actually, yeah, I'll make hay in the next episode. Yeah, I think it was a good choice not to bother you guys with another seeding session that we're doing right now with the Massey Ferguson there. So I'm happy about that part. But on the other hand, I think I should have done it myself, because I enjoyed playing this game, and that would be a really nice, relaxing thing to do. Right. Since we're in Ireland, I still didn't buy the bale wrapper. It's a good. I mean, it's gonna be McHale. I mean, that's a fact. McHale is an Irish baling technology producer, and they do amazing job. So okay, let's try to catch this one without interrupting the. Yeah, if we missed something there next to the fence, it's minimal. I don't think I'm going to be doing that part. The headland again. Right, and there we go. My coffee is already cold, so yeah, I've been up since 6 something, 6:30. Sorry. Yeah, so I've been up since 6:30 and trying to prepare for these episodes. Usually it takes a bit time to get the tractors in position, decide what's going to be the game plan. It's not like just sit and play and record and expect it to be perfect, because oftentimes I make mistakes, like today. I didn't buy weight for this for the other tractors, so I had to pause it, and I'm gonna have to edit that part in the later on. Okay, let's do this one. And we're gonna leave a little bit of grass here on the bottom, just in case our bales are not full. Just in case we have some room in the baler, so we can pick up that little loose thing. That always makes me happy when I finish the field and there's like 1% left to fill in the baler and there's no grass in the field. This is just in case. We're not gonna cry about it if we don't manage to pick up everything, if we don't get 100% in the baler, but just sorry, if we don't pick up 100% of the field, but also I will yeah, we'll have some kind of security if we are missing 1%. Right, that's it for this episode, guys, I think. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Sorry if I'm not the most enthusiastic person in the world. Usually in the morning it's like that. I don't know when this episode is gonna be on, because I'm collecting quite a few episodes for when I'm gone. But hopefully soon. I think I'm gonna be posting or uploading or scheduling these episodes first from Shamrock Valley, and then we're gonna go back to our 3, maybe even later on 2 episode schedule. That we might ditch the Baltic Sea, because the Valley, the old farm, that's my love of my life. But yeah, thank you Oxygen David, thank you from Tier Design, thank you for all the modders who created all the wonderful mods we're using, and most of all, thank you guys for pressing the like button and subscribing and all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next episode, which is going to be tomorrow, regularly every morning 6 a.m. GMT. Have a nice day, guys, and see you soon. Bye bye.